Hey everybody, what y'all think about something for a minute? We all buy car insurance, right? We buy car insurance for just in case we have an accident. True? Alright, we buy life insurance, whether you get whole life or term life. But you buy life insurance just in case, mom or dad pass. You want to make sure your family is taken care of if something happens. I mean, some of us get whole life. But most of us get term life, maybe a 30-year term, that hopefully during that 30-year term you're saving and you're investing, so at the end of that 30 years you got everything paid off, you're looking good financially, so therefore you don't need life insurance. But if something happened during that time, your family be taken care of while you're gone. So we can understand the buying the car insurance, and we buy the life insurance for just in case something may happen. But now think about this. Let's say something happened with our food supply. When I say something happened with our food supply, let's say there's a problem with gas and the trucks can't run and your grocery stores don't get the food. What are you going to do? What are you going to eat? Something like that was to happen. What we need to do now is go back to what we used to do. Start you some type of garden. Raise you something. We have gotten away from raising our own food. We're so dependent on someone else to feed us. When our grandparents and great-grandparents, every year you knew they was going to grow something. They was going to make sure their family had something to eat. So my best advice to y'all is start growing something. If you got a yard, a backyard, front yard, make you out like a little 16 by 16 spot, 10 by 10 spot. It don't take a lot of space. Just get you some type of space to grow you something. You stay in an apartment, get you some buckets, put it in the back, on your back patio, your front patio, wherever. Grow something. Your grandma got a yard, or your cousin got a yard. Ask them, can you put a little garden over their house? But we got to get back to doing stuff like this because we don't know what's going to happen. Back when Katrina came, you remember everybody standing in line waiting to get gas? Hey, it may be a day we standing in line waiting to get a packet of food or something. But we don't know. The same way that somebody say, well, I'm not going to get car insurance because I'll never have an accident. You say that person is crazy. Or somebody say, well, I don't need life insurance. I'm going to live forever. You say you're nuts. You're not thinking right. The same way with what we have done with our food. We just automatically think there's always going to be food in the grocery store. And then, to be honest, half the food we eat ain't no good anyway. We speak of fast food and all that type of stuff. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, is let's get back to what we used to do. Things are changing right now. You don't know what's going to happen. But regardless of what happened, it's best we start going back to taking care of ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves. We're so dependent on someone else. Let's get back to what we used to do. Let's start back raising our own food. Peace out.